Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me again. And let me start off by saying if you are new and you enjoy the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave a comment if you'd like, all that good stuff. And welcome. And to all my other lovely subscribers that I already have, thanks again for getting me to 30,000. Anyway, so we're going to do a test pour. This is an 8x8. I'm going to throw down my base paint, which is a semi-gloss house paint. I will write all this in the description, and I'll also link a video to mixing the pouring medium and more about the paints. But this is a house paint. Yes, I'm going to put that down, and then I'm going to lay my colors, puddle my colors, and then blow my cell activator, which is really just Amsterdam titanium white and Australian flood Floetrol. This is a half and half mix now. If you look back on my previous videos, I have done this technique with fabulous results with just Amsterdam titanium white acrylic paint and water, believe it or not. So if you just take a look back at my older videos, you'll see that. Okay, so that's that. Now the pouring medium I have is, really quickly, it is 3 parts Valspar wood and metal. It's just an untinted base paint. But again, I'll link all the video and a mixing video and all that down below. So it's 3 parts that, and then you do 1 part gloss varnish. Just make sure it's a polyurethane gloss varnish. And if you're using pigments, such as these or any other pigments, since, you know, these are dried, I'm not using this color right now, but I don't think. But you want to try and get a triple thick varnish or a 1 coat. Okay, enough of that. I'll link all that below. So I have my colors already mixed up. I have my cell activator and my base paint. So the colors I have is Mars Black by Arteza. I have Amsterdam's Greenish Blue. Okay, and this is thick. This is the thickest one I have. So my consistencies are a bit, for me, it doesn't. I thought it was I thought it was an issue in my swipes, but turned out it was my cell activator was too thin and it was making my veins all go crazy. So I'm back to, there's no water in any of this. So the consistency varies on my paints. I'm not saying that's right or wrong. That's just how I do it, and it works for me. Okay, so this is thick, just, it's a tube paint, and it's Amsterdam. It's, you know, it's pretty thick paint, so. And then you'll see now the interference are a bit more thin than these. So I have, what do I have? Interference Gold by Colourarte. This is their Bling It. Yes. And hopefully I'll get some light that will reflect that. Okay. So I literally, for this, I did, sorry guys, my camera cut out. So for these, I did about a half scoop, heaping half scoop of the interference, right, into the small cup. And then I poured my pouring medium in, so about right here. So it's just, I kind of do it. I didn't want to put too much pouring medium in because it make it a lot thinner. And I like to, these, as you can see, it's still pretty thin, but it's still leaving a mound and a trace. Okay, so that's the gold. And then I have Interference Violet. That's by Colourarte as well. I haven't used these really that much, so I'm kind of experimenting. So these are like nice and creamy and good to go. Okay, so enough about that. Let's just get to pouring or blowing my bloom. So I think that's it. Like I said, check out the description below and I will write the ratios down, and I will also put a link to the video of me mixing up the pouring medium. There's loads of different pouring medium concoctions for this technique. Like, check out Canella's channel. I already have a link for her as well. She's from Canada, so if you're from Canada, or you can get, you know, use her ingredients, because I'm in Ireland, so you might not be able to find these specific ingredients. And then Tammy's in the US, Tammy Anderson, she's in the US. She does the technique as well. So, you know, she uses different things. And if you don't want to go and purchase the Australian Floetrol, like, it's not necessary. I just got it because I experiment and play and I wanted to try it out. I bought some, and then my friend Leslie sent me some as well. So I'm playing with it. I have it. I'm using it. There's other ways. The American Floetrol works. Some people just use it with the titanium white and the USA Floetrol and get good results, great results, like Tammy. And then some people add, I think, wood conditioner into it. I actually have gotten results with Floetrol, but then I started using water and the titanium white on its own because of Rinska. She does the Dutch pour technique, and she only uses Amsterdam paints and water, and she was getting fabulous cells. And when I was watching her videos, I noticed those really look like Sheleeart cells. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so I was like, okay, let's see how that goes. And I did it, and I got better results with the water and the titanium white than I did with the Floetrol and the titanium white. So I stuck with that, and now I'm just playing with the Australian Floetrol because that's what Shelee uses in her course. And I took her course, and I want to be able to, you know, I took the course because I wanted to learn the technique. So I got some Australian Floetrol, which is something I never thought I would purchase, but I did. Anyway, enough of that. Let's just go. I'm sure you guys have already fast forwarded. Okay, so let's do this. Oh, and I should have probably mixed my paint. But then I'd have all the air bubbles. Oh, and I totally put down the interference colors on here so you guys can see. And now it's probably too late, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to lift it up anyway. I put down some gold interference and some violet interference just before I started this video. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to try. Hopefully you can. Probably can't. Let's turn it and see if you can. See, I don't have, my phone's up there and the screen's not facing me because the front facing camera isn't as good as the rear camera. So I can't really see what I'm doing. But yes, we'll work on the setup soon. Okay, so let's get this. You want this nice and thick. I have not added any water to this. I have added water to this in the past. One time when I was doing a swipe, because I was doing like a big, for me it was big, I think it was an 18 by 24 inch swipe, or canvas I did a swipe with. So, and I was running low on the base paint, so I added some water to thin it out to make it go further and flow faster. So this is just the house paint, no water, no Floetrol, no float, nothing. Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to put down the greenish blue first. Okay. And you can see how thick this one is. Now I'm doing one bloom, so I'm kind of trying to make the puddle a little bit wider because this paint is really thick. So it's not going to spread as much right now. Okay, so what's the deal? We're going to go... let's see, we're gonna go gold first. So this is a lot thinner, so you'll see I'm kind of spreading it, like trying to spread it over that layer of greenish gold rather than letting it just drop into the paint and sinking. And because like the point of the base paint, pillow paint, is you want the colors to sit on top of it, so when you're tilting, you know, it stays on top and it moves with the paint. Okay, and then we're going to do some Interference Violet. Okay, that's good. And I think, and some Mars Black. I'm doing a small bit of that. I don't want a lot. So we get them out of the way. My table isn't level, so let's just turn it this way so it comes back towards me. Okay. Now, let me check my camera because that's probably gonna go mid-blow. Okay, 7 minutes left. Okay, so sorry about, I just noticed I have like shadows and all that. Sorry, lighting's gonna get sorted one day. Okay. So this is what you're gonna put over the puddles and blow out to make the cells and the veins and all that. Okay. Now, I just got a couple bubbles. I'm just gonna... Normally I wouldn't really use the torch on this. You see I'm burning it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna let that come back in underneath and see if I did that big enough. But I really hope you can see the colors because the shifts of the interference, because it's pretty fabulous. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, it's still kind of coming in through the bottom there. Okay, and so I always kind of do like tilt test, and if it's all moving, you know, as one, then we're good to go. I decide which way I'm tilting first by my least favorite corner, my least favorite corner, because I'll say if I don't like this part, I'll go this way first. Some of it will fall off, not all of it. And then when I come back this way, if I really love this part and I feel like these cells are stronger and will hold together more, which they look nice. So when I go back that way, they'll catch. And then when I come back to center it, you'll see mostly of that. So if that makes sense, that's just how I do it. I don't even know. Okay, so let's go for it. So I like this side the most. I'm gonna kind of wiggle it back and forth is what I do anyway, to get it moving. Just let it catch. You don't have to go all the way over. Like you can have white showing. Like this is actually probably going to be a negative space because I can see already this is going to get all out of whack if I try and stretch it fully back to these corners. So I'm going to just go touch the edges, bring it back, to the center, right? And then I'm gonna, let's do, that's very pretty if you can see it, because to you guys, it probably, you can't see the, so yeah, this is going to be negative space. So I'm just going to let this go over. And if I need to help it along, I will. Okay. So if I didn't want to do the negative space like I could have done 2 blooms. So pretty. Okay. And so I'm probably going to add a bit more. Help this along. Just cover that edge. So pretty. Like, I know when you look at it, like, and there's no light reflecting. Oh, that's pretty cool. It's just, you know, blue and silver, which is still very pretty, and black. But then when you catch that light, oh my gosh, and I really hope you can see that. I'll get it on the close-up. Okay, but it's very pretty. So I'm gonna, it's like a butterfly. No, I don't know what it is. Okay, so I'm just bringing the weight back, everything. I'm confident that there's enough paint off there. So I do see one thing that's irritating me a little bit. I'm gonna fix now. Let me see how I like it. I don't know. I think I like it. Sorry, guys. I'm arting. Okay. Making a video and making art at the same time. Oh, let's see. I don't like that little, I don't know what that is. Okay. And didn't like that either. Okay. I'll stick the torch on those bubbles. But yeah, I'm happy with that, I think. I'll bring you guys in for a close-up if I can get this thing not wobbling. Okay. That's so pretty. Okay. Okay, guys. Well, there you have it. There's my test piece. Thank you so much to all you guys for joining me. I really, truly appreciate it. I'm so happy and shocked that I have over 30,000 subscribers. I'm super excited about it. Tommy is over the moon as well. Although he does compare me to some of his other YouTubers and says, well, so-and-so has like 10 million. Like, okay. Anyway, so we're excited. Happy days, and you guys are awesome. Thank you for the nice comments, the constructive criticism, tips. Thanks for some of my subscribers answer questions for me. If somebody leaves a comment I've noticed and I didn't get to it or I missed it, and I'll go and check, and you know, one of my subscribers will have answered it for me. So thanks for all that kind of stuff. You guys are awesome, and yes, so thank you. And to those who haven't subscribed, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If it's red, you are not subscribed. If it's gray, you are subscribed. Hit the bell, all that stuff. Links in the description box below. Some of my favorite acrylic pouring artists' YouTube channels are on there. I'm sure you all already know them, but they're there in case you haven't. And if you're new to this world of acrylic pouring, which has been so much fun for me, and I love it. So anyway, I'm going to stop now. And if you've made it this far, you're awesome. All right, guys. Till next time. Love yous all. See you later, or talk to you later. Bye.